So 2 behinds he's now kicked. I don't think like the Fitzroy supporters.
I don't think Bone was too confident, Jared, about his chances.
No, I'm sure he wasn't, actually. Ingerson, a terrific player. He won Central District's best and fairest last year, but the one problem he has got in football is his kicking, and there's a sensational grab by Paul Roos. Had 16 possessions in the first half and started the second half in just as good a fashion.
Kick in, Paxman goes pretty well straight down the ground. Well done by Tregenza. Lip tack. Brilliant kick. Brown has marked it centre-half forward.
They're just starting to get a few loose men, the Crows. They're starting to turn the ball over, from the kick-outs especially.
Abbott going crook. There's a bit of dissension there between Fitzroy players. But Brown has the football at centre-half forward, only 35 metres out. He's a good kick too, Brown. And he makes no mistake.
So David Brown gets his second goal, and the Crows creep a little bit closer again, 11-7 to 9-8.
Yes, well, it's always dangerous when sides lose the ball at kick-ins because there's always players making leads. We see there Baldwin being interfered with. It picked up by Liptak, who delivers it easily to Brown, who was 30 metres on his own.
You'd only need a few more players like Liptak and they wouldn't be behind. Bounce back in the centre. Chance for Fitzroy to get clear, but they're well tackled. No, McCormack. His kick smothered, but he backs himself. He's still got the footy. Dundas. Chance now for Elliott. Shrugs the tackle. Coming from Wren into the full forward area. And a mark to Lynch. Still favouring that right leg.
Yes, well, it'll be interesting to see how he attacks this ball and his kicking, Lynch. We believe he has got a damaged right knee, but once again, McCormack won the ball out of the centre. He's now playing on Chris McDermott. A lovely kick there from Jamie Elliott to set Lynch up for this goal from 30 metres.
You think that somebody should be perhaps dropping short?
Not much they could do about that. It was a good lead and a good kick. Lynch's kick straight through the centre. So Lynch gets his first goal, and Fitzroy seem to have all the answers at the moment. Whenever Adelaide make a surge, the Lions can answer.
They kicked 9 games in 22 games last year, Lynch, and his first for the season. And there we see once again a favourable lead. In fact, he didn't look like he had any knee problems on that occasion, but a little bit proppy in his attack on the ball at the kick.
Yes, I guess running in a straight line is okay. Back into the centre. And the Lions through Paul Abbott. Swing into attack once more. Wiedemann lost it. Guard. A quick kick. Comes up towards Lynch once more. Playing it full forward. Patterson on his hammer. Out to Matthew Dundas. Gets around Bickley. Hand pass. Effective. To Broderick. 2 Fitzroy players are there. Gale is the flyer. Jarman reads the play well off the pack. Kicks into open space. But 4 Fitzroy players. They could raffle this one. It's taken by McCormack. The others do the shepherding. Hart in front. Couldn't take the mark. Guard. Dispossessed. Lee. A quick kick out of the pack. Not really to the advantage of his side. And the mark is taken by Broderick again. Onto Blakey. Blakey chips it in short. Well delivered. Lyon. Why wasn't that a mark? Abbott. Wine. I guess the umpire would say he didn't hold it long enough. Wine has a shot at goal and has only put it through for 1 behind to Fitzroy.
I'd have to disagree with him. I thought that there was sufficient control there by Lyon. Marshall came across after the ball was already won. But nevertheless, play will resume.
Ben Hart kicks in. Looking for Wren. He got front posse and 2 hands on the ball, but he couldn't take it. McCormack. Maynard loses it. McCormack doing well. Onto Dundas. Excellent hand pass. Balks Brown effectively. Kicks to centre half forward. Goal! What a mark! And decides to play on. That was as good as Roos. Deserves a goal, but it hit the post.
Well, a real rush of blood there by Michael Gale. An excellent grab. Possibly would have been better off going back and having a set shot. But he elected to go for goal and hit the post.
Yeah, he was a bit stiff. I think he probably got a bit excited, Jared. He thought no one in front of himself, so...
Well, you can't blame him, I guess, Robert.
No fear. McGuinness has the football and kicks it wide towards centre wing. Maynard marks. He's got a player further afield. It's Brown. The kick's too high for that player, though. and it allows Baldwin time to get in and spoil. Baldwin's handball. Hey, they're playing with some confidence now, the Lions. Kicked by Elliott, marked by Abbott. Abbott looking to give it off, forced now to kick it high. Into the pocket, it's too high. Wren gets back, can't mark. Ben Hart tries to get it over to Wiedemann. Roos intercepts. Kick brilliantly smothered. That's great stuff. The big fellow Wren gets it out to Tregenza. Tregenza's kick is short, but it opens it up a little bit. Bickley looks to give the hand pass away. Does to Wiedemann. He's too slow and brilliantly tackled by one of the smallest players on the ground. And what an example he sets. Jimmy Wine, that is great stuff. No point having a dust-up now. Fitzroy have got the footy. Wine kicks it towards centre-half forward. It's not real good. Ingerson tries to tap it to his own advantage. Gale, handball away unselfishly. McCormack, lovely kick into the pocket. Lyon will kick it. No, he won't. He'll short pass it. They've got numbers everywhere. Roos is marked only 25 metres out on a 45-degree angle.
Yes, and with numbers, they've got options, and Lyon delayed his kick and picked out the right one there, but once again, McCormack is absolutely dominating the centre for Fitzroy.
Roos. This will be an important goal. He makes no mistake. Roos' first goal. And Fitzroy get there 13-9, plays 9-8.
25 points the difference. As we watch that in replay.
Yes, here's the left foot kick for McCormack. He has been in superb touch. And Ross Lyon a little bit in and out of the game. Came in nicely there. A chip kick to Paul Roos, who came down from centre half back, and is that now returned there.
Back to the centre, 25 points the difference. Abbott taps down. Broderick taken high as he kicks up towards half forward. Caven chips into mark and well within kicking distance.
Well, Broderick's gone back on to Jarman, and it was an excellent hurried kick out of the centre, and Peter Caven on the ball picks up a nice chest mark, and once again with his long kicking could possibly thread this one through.
He's kicked 2 goals already, Peter Caven.
Playing like winners, Fitzroy.
They are at the moment after a slow start. Trailed by 10 points at quarter time. They've made just about every post a winner since then. Caven from outside 50. Going to be a line ball decision, and touched off the hands of the pack and through for only one behind. The Roys 26 points their advantage now. 13-10 plays 9-8. Hart kicks to the outer side, and Bickley to centre wing. Target is Maynard. Maynard doesn't let him down. A nice balk around Baldwin to McDermott. To half forward. Caven again in that pack of players contesting the mark. Just about thumped over the boundary line. McDermott has kept it in play. Knocked down by Bone. The umpire's given a free kick to Adelaide. And it's going to be taken by Scott Hodges, it looks like.
And Darren Smith has just come onto the ground to replace Modra.
Yes, Hodges held in that marking contest. Hodges has kicked 2 goals so far today. One was a brilliant snap from about 40 metres out. And no problem with the distance here. Hodges lines them up and gets it. 3 goals to Scott Hodges. And keeping the Adelaide Crows within striking distance. 13-10 to 10-8.
Yes, so that was an important goal for the Adelaide Crows. Does keep them in touch. And a good one from Scott Hodges, who really is answering the challenge. Back at full forward now. I think that is his place in football if he's going to make a success of AFL level.
Certainly would agree, Gerard.
I think he's a little bit slow for the flank.
Now 20 points the difference after Scott Hodges' 3rd goal. Under 10 minutes remaining in the term. Abbott taps down. And once again, Fitzroy are going to get it out of the centre. McCormack, as Gerard mentioned previously, having an excellent game. Hart doing battle with Osborne. Boundary line may be too close. Yes, it is. It's over for a throw-in Fitzroy's left forward pocket.
Well, I have nothing but admiration for young Ben Hart. He's stuck to his guns pretty well, playing on Richard Osborne. Osborne's had 7 shots at goal for 4 goals 3. But there's been plenty of opportunities for the full forward. Wren tries to get it down. He's knocked it to the wrong side of the pack. Fitzroy a chance here. Wine kicks with that left foot, which is the unnatural side. And Ben Hart just gets his hand to it and knocks it through for a rush behind. What do you think about ruckman knocking the ball, you know, in their defensive side, knocking it towards the opposition goals?
Well, there's an element of danger, particularly if it's intercepted, but I think if 1 or 2 yards, I think it's the safe way to go, Robert.
Marshall marks the kick in and kicks it towards centre wing. There's no one home. 3 Fitzroy players. They'll raffle it. One out was Brown. That was a little too casual by Caven. Beautiful running by Elliott. Kick in towards half forward. Oh, gee, was a little bit bigger effort there by Gardner. He could have nearly marked that. Jarman swoops on it. Was too. McGuinness. Here's some talented play now. Maynard. Get rid of it quickly. He does over the top to Tregenza. He loves to run. He'll nearly kick a goal from here. 50 metres out. He goes long with the drop punt. It'll carry all the way. And Simon Tregenza gets it.